The Eternal Odyssey. It all began with a final breath. Henry Blackwell, a 50-year-old history professor, found himself standing on the edge of life and death. One moment, he was lying in a hospital bed, feeling the weight of his illness. The next, he was drifting into a tunnel of light, leaving behind the world he had known. Henry wasn't scared. He had read countless accounts of near-death experiences, but nothing prepared him for the vividness of what came next. The tunnel of light was warm, inviting, and filled with an inexplicable sense of peace. He floated forward, feeling lighter than air, as if all his earthly burdens had been lifted. As Henry emerged from the tunnel, he found himself in a breathtaking landscape. It was unlike anything he had ever seen. The sky was a brilliant tapestry of colors, more vivid than any sunset. Rolling hills of emerald green stretched out before him, dotted with flowers that shimmered like gems. A river of pure crystalline water flowed nearby, its gentle sound filling the air with a calming melody. "Welcome, Henry," a voice called out. He turned to see a tall figure approaching. The figure was neither male nor female, but seemed to embody qualities of both. Its presence radiated kindness and wisdom. "I am Celeste, your guide." "Guide?" Henry asked, his voice trembling with a mix of awe and curiosity. "Where am I?" Celeste smiled. "You are in the realm of passage, a place where souls come to understand their journey and decide their next path." Henry nodded, feeling a strange sense of familiarity despite the surreal surroundings. "What happens now?" Celeste gestured for Henry to follow. "Come with me, there is much to see." They walked along the riverbank, the grass soft beneath their feet. As they walked, Celeste explained, "This realm is where souls reflect on their lives, learn from their experiences, and prepare for what comes next. Each soul's journey is unique." Henry's mind buzzed with questions, but he decided to let the experience unfold. Soon, they reached a beautiful archway made of intertwined vines and flowers. Beyond it lay a vast library, its shelves stretching infinitely in all directions. Books of every size and color lined the shelves, glowing faintly. "This is the Library of Memories," Celeste said. "Here you can revisit any moment of your life, understand the lessons it held, and see how it shaped your journey." Henry's eyes widened in amazement. "Can I really see my entire life?" Celeste nodded. "Yes, and you can also see the lives of those you touched and were touched by. The connections between souls are intricate and profound." With a deep breath, Henry stepped into the library. He walked down an aisle and randomly pulled out a book. It glowed brighter in his hands, and as he opened it, he was transported back to his childhood. He saw himself as a young boy, playing in his backyard, his mother watching lovingly from the porch. He felt the warmth of her love, a sensation he hadn't felt in years. As he flipped through the pages, Henry saw moments of joy, sorrow, triumph, and regret. He saw how his actions had affected others, how small gestures had rippled out to create significant impacts. Tears streamed down his face as he relived the happiest and most painful moments of his life, understanding them in ways he never had before. After what felt like both an eternity and an instant, Henry closed the book and returned to the present. Celeste was waiting, a gentle smile on their face. "How do you feel?" "Overwhelmed," Henry admitted, "but also enlightened. I see now how everything is connected." Celeste placed a comforting hand on his shoulder. "That is the first step. Now, let us continue." They left the library and ventured into a forest. The air was filled with the scent of pine and blooming flowers. As they walked, Celeste led Henry to a clearing where a group of people waited. Henry recognized them instantly. His parents, his wife, his best friend who had passed away years ago. They all looked vibrant and happy. "Henry," his mother exclaimed, rushing to embrace him, "we've been waiting for you." Tears of joy filled Henry's eyes as he hugged his mother, feeling her warmth again. He reunited with each of his loved ones, the reunion filled with laughter and tears. They shared stories, reminiscing about their time on Earth, and Henry felt a profound sense of peace and belonging. After the reunion, Celeste guided Henry to a serene lake. They sat by the water's edge, the surface reflecting the myriad colors of the sky. "You have learned much, Henry," Celeste said, "but now it is time to decide your next path. The afterlife offers many possibilities. You can choose to reincarnate, bringing the lessons you've learned into a new life. You can choose to stay in this realm, helping guide other souls, or you can explore the higher realms, continuing your journey of growth and understanding. Henry pondered the choices, feeling the weight of their significance. He looked out over the lake, reflecting on his life and the connections he had made. I think I'd like to guide others. I want to help them understand and find peace as you've helped me. Celeste's smile broadened. A noble choice. You will make a wonderful guide. With his decision made, Henry felt a deep sense of purpose. He knew that his journey was far from over and that there were still many adventures ahead. As he rose to leave, Celeste placed a hand on his arm. Remember, Henry, the journey of the soul is eternal. Each path we take is a step toward greater understanding and love. Henry nodded, a sense of contentment filling his heart. He walked forward, ready to embrace his new role and the endless possibilities of the afterlife. The realm shimmered with infinite potential, and Henry knew that he was exactly where he was meant to be.
And so, Henry Blackwell began his new adventure, guiding souls through the realm of passage, sharing wisdom, and spreading light. The story of his eternal odyssey was just beginning, a testament to the endless journey of the soul and the boundless possibilities that awaited in the afterlife.